Good afternoon, all. If you enjoy cheese as much as I do, then you'll probably look for ways to manipulate it to your advantage. Personally, I can use cheese in many different ways. Sliced, cubed, melted, shredded, creamed, processed, pretty much any way I can do it. While all of these different kinds tempt my palate, one way of using cheese stands out above the rest: the perfect cheese dip. For purposes of this demonstration, I have prepared half the ingredients ahead of time so that I can show you the finished product. To achieve greatness in a dip, you will need the following ingredients: 2 cans, 12-ounce cans of cream of mushroom soup, 2 12-ounce cans of Rotel tomatoes, 2-pound blocks of Velveeta cheese, and a pound of sausage. As with any recipe, you can scale it up or down depending on need by increasing or decreasing the amount of ingredients used. Also, feel free to substitute name brands as well. I'm just listing the ones that I use. You can vary the spiciness of the dip by mixing in different temperatures of ingredients, such as hot or mild sausage or hot or mild Rotel tomatoes. You will also need a crock pot big enough to hold the amount of dip that you plan to make. While the order of the steps I found really have little effect on the outcome, I will outline the steps as I do them as they seem logical. As with any conglomerate of ingredients, we first need a good base. To achieve this, I use the cream of mushroom soup as it has a nice thick consistency, which is perfect for the dip we are trying to make. The first step in creating this medley of flavor is to empty the can of cream of mushroom soup into the crock pot. And turn it on low heat. Next, you will add the Rotel tomatoes to finish off the base. It is important to note that you must drain all of the liquid out of the Rotel tomatoes, or you will end up with a runny dip, not the thick consistency that we're going for. While the base of the dip slowly heats in the crock pot, it's now time to brown the sausage. In the interest of time, I have already performed this step, as you can see, and it's ready to be placed in the dip. Another important note with the sausage is you must drain all the grease from the sausage before adding it to the dip. Not only will this cause the dip to be runny, but it also adds a bad flavor to the dip. This brings us to my favorite ingredient, the cheese. In order to aid in the melting process, it's good to cut it into approximately 1-inch blocks, as I've done here. Once you add this ingredient to the heated mixture, stir it in and wait patiently. Continue to stir occasionally until the cheese is properly melted. Also, once it's done, remember to turn off the crock pot because this dip will burn. In conclusion, I have tried to demonstrate how to bring together seemingly unrelated food products and create a dip nigh on perfection. I'm convinced if you were to try this dip, you would become as addicted as I am to this fabulous concoction.